YouTube. Today on the Naughty Librarian, we're gonna be in the chill zone. Alright, it's getting extremely close to Thanksgiving. For those of you not in America, Thanksgiving, it's a holiday. I think the definition is kind of in the title, but basically you get together, you make this huge meal, and it's like about giving thanks and stuff. But, I mean, we're not really getting together this year because COVID. So, I don't know. I just know I'm going to have a lot of cooking to do, and I just kind of wanted to be in the chill zone today, you know? Like, let's sit down, like, I have a glass of wine, I got a bowl of Christmas M&Ms, like, I'm living my best life. So for the chill zone today, I was thinking I would just react to some 1-star reviews for some books that I really like. Because of course, what could be more relaxing than that? I picked several books for this experiment that are a bit controversial. Well, not controversial, they're just divisive. A lot of people either love it or hate it. These are books that I fell on the love side, so I'm like, let's look at the hate side, let's do it. Or things that I've just heard critical reviews for. Let's just start the pain. I'm gonna start my pain off with Fix Her Up by Tessa Bailey. I loved this book. However, I have seen a lot of people dislike this book. I mean, and then I've seen a lot of people like this book. I don't know. I'm in the like, I know there's a lot of dislikes, so I'm gonna see what the other side has to say. Okay. Oh, there's, some of these are just scathing. Oh my, I'm gonna pick the best one. Okay, here's one. I just didn't enjoy anything about the book, therefore 1 star. I don't hate it, but if I can't think of even one thing I liked about it, then I can't give it more than 1 star. Sorry about it, but also not really. You know what? Honesty, I guess. Oh, okay, here's another one. This one's like even more scathing than normal. It's like, Travis is a dummy bitch. Is he trying to be Batman? Baby boy, you could never. Also, Georgie from this book reminds me of Georgie from It. And the Georgie in this book is a clown, but the Georgie in It got eaten by a clown. Conspiracies. This book was boring, and the only thing giving me motivation to read were those sexy scenes. Like, disclaimer, there's a lot of smut in this book, and it's grade A smut, so I agree. Yeah, I think the Batman, baby boy, you could never, was chef's kiss. There were many people who disliked this book. I'm not trying to find the, you know, really thoughtful reviews. I'm looking for like the scathing reviews because I don't want someone who like pointing out all the reasons why they don't like it. I want to read anger. Let's go. I'm gonna start eating M&M's to recover after that one. It was a lot. Next book on the path of pain here is The 10th Girl by Sarah Faring. This one is probably the most divisive book I have on this list. Basically, there is a big twist in this book that you either love or you're gonna hate. There's no middle ground. I happen to love it. Well, maybe. I wouldn't say I loved the twist. I just thought her writing was incredible that I didn't care what she did. I was gonna read the whole thing. I have read her sophomore release, loved it. So I'm a big Sarah Faring fan. I realize maybe her writing style is an acquired taste, but it's a taste I have. Like, you know, some people like scotch. It tastes like literal gasoline. I don't know. But anyway, 10th Girl. Let's see the haters. Okay, this one's good. It is done. Honestly, I cannot tell you how relieved I am about that. I haven't had this rough of a reading experience in a while. Maybe ever. Struggled, all in caps. I did it. I made it. I completed the 10th Girl. My sanity is basically intact, and I am so happy to be moving on. Fair. This one is like just quick and to the point. Yeah, no, it was quickly apparent I wasn't going to enjoy this. Again, I am not the right reader for this one. Again? Wait, again? She never said that. What other books did she hate? I have more questions than answers. Here's one. Terrible. That's all it says. just terrible. 1 star. No other thoughts, just terrible. So yeah, a lot of these I don't want to read because there's spoilers. But from what I've been seeing here, a lot of the problems come from the big twist. That is the key here, where people are like just hating the book. There are some people who just hated it the whole time. So I'm like, well, at least you're consistent. So I don't know. I really liked it. I recommend maybe trying it. Although a lot more people hate it than like it. So who knows? Maybe I just have poor taste. Next up, I'm going with Red Rising by Pierce Brown. So for the most part, like at least in my friend group, almost all of us love this book. But like my core friend group here on BookTube, it's kind of split down the middle. So I'm interested because, I mean, I think this is overwhelmingly positive in its reception. I rarely if ever do I see a negative review, but my core friend group is a little split down the middle on it, so I kind of want to see what the other half thinks. Ooh, this one might be too mean. Well, I'm gonna do it. Brain Dead, Want to Be, Here's Red Rising, Pierce Brown, I'm a hack writer. Buy my copy of The Hunger Games on Mars. I mean, Red Roses, Red Riding Hood, Red Rising, whatever. Here's what I wrote during my shifts at McDonald's. Fuck originality. I'm in this for the Benjamins. 4-picture movie deal, here I come. Wow, this person, I'm like, oh, do you know him? Did Pierce Brown hurt you personally? It goes on for like an uncomfortable long time. Oh my word. Okay, so yeah, they really hate the book. Ooh, this one, another one that's just scathing. Rage Time, this book. This fucking book. I was waiting for this book to be fun, to be just okay, to be even disappointing. I knew it could never live up to the hype because it's very rare for that to happen. I was willing to be forgiving and just enjoy the ride. But this utter drivel of a story is insulting. I never thought I'd find a book that is the embodiment of toxic masculinity. Oh my. Oh, okay. Some people really hate this. Ooh, here's another good one. Present tense, nope, F that noise. I'm out. To the point. So, weird. I'm not going into like the really thoughtful ones. I just want to read the scathing ones. So I'm not getting into a lot of these, but like I kind of get where some people are coming from. It's not the strongest of the series. Like after book 1, the series kind of goes in a new direction that's very different, but it can't go to those directions without book 1. So it's kind of just like a foundation book. Go through that one, go to book 2 of that series, Golden Sun, which is literally one of my favorite books of all time, the best part of the series. And oh man, that book will like wreck you. Anyway, I really like it. I'm glad most people really like this book too, but some people hate it. Oh man. I think Pierce Brown like personally insulted one of these people. I don't know, that seemed like very personal. Going on with this red train, I have Red Country by Joe Abercrombie. Now, this is part of the First Law world. It is a standalone in the First Law world, and it's actually my favorite book of the series. I don't think it's anyone else's favorite. At least anyone I've talked to who's an Abercrombie fan, I am the only person who thinks Red Country was the best. So I feel like I'm in the minority of having this be the favorite book of the series because it's like a one-off in the series. It makes no sense, but I loved it. So I want to see what other people think. So far, overwhelmingly has 5-star reviews. So I'm not the only one. I'm just the only person I know who this is their favorite of the series. So let's see people who hate this. What's going on? Oh, this first one is straight to the point too. This book was chock full of foul language and human depravity with a very unsatisfying ending. And those are not the things and reasons for which I pick up a book. Sir, you are in the wrong place. You came to Abercrombie. What were you expecting? There is a guy holding a literal sword on the cover. I'm just saying, it wasn't going to be hugs and rainbows. Another one with the language. On every page, shit is mentioned. Everywhere rough language and blasphemy. Males are stupid, angry beasts. Women, clever, bold, and cocky. Ha! I mean, who's surprised that there's swear words in a book with a guy who's swinging a sword on the cover? Like, why are you surprised? That's what I'm asking. Oh, this one. Massive Abercrombie fan, really disliked this book. It read like bad Deadwood fan fiction. I also felt the book's treatment of existing characters from the First Law world was very poor. Basically, I hated Lamb, and I wasn't mad on Shivers either. Sir, you take your words back! Those are fighting words! Kind of in defense of this review, and kind of not. Red Country it kind of sticks out like a sore thumb in the series, because it's the most tonally different of the whole series. This one is basically a Western. And I don't know, maybe me personally, I've just been really into Westerns this year. But yeah, it's basically a Western story that also has, you know, like Vikings in it. Viking Western. That sounds amazing. So for me, I loved it. But I can see why people who are a huge fan of Abercrombie would think this book is very different, because it kind of is. So I guess if you like that, you really like it. If you don't, then you're going to be thrown for a loop. But, oh, you weren't mad on Shivers, sir? Those are fighting words. Shivers is one of my favorite characters. I will throw down. I will throw down, sir. Oh, no, no. No, I can't. Shivers is the best. Oh, okay. So here's one on the opposite side. 1 star. I don't know why I keep reading Joe Abercrombie's books. I haven't enjoyed any of them since the First Law trilogy. Not sure what it is. I don't find the characters, the plot, or the romance compelling. The violence and profanity is very well written, but that's all I have to say about it. So someone actually enjoyed the profanity and violence, but nothing else. So people either hate all that or they like that and nothing else. I don't know. It's a divisive book. I'm going to hurt my own feelings because I'm going to look up 1-star reviews for The Duchess Deal by Tessa Bailey. One of my all-time favorite books. In fact, everyone that has read this book, because I have talked about it nonstop, has loved it. So, like, I don't know anyone who doesn't like this, but I'm sure they exist, and I want to see why they don't like it. How could you hate this? It's adorable. Here's one. This was not good. There's more to the review than that, but that's how it starts, and I'm like, I like it. Here's one. As soon as the hero uttered the words unicorn vomit, yes, really, in a historical romance novel, I knew this book wasn't for me. You know, and if someone says unicorn vomit in a book and you don't find it funny, it's not for you. So I agree. I thought that was funny. Why not? But that goes into the whole thing of like people reading historical romances and being upset when it's not historically 100% accurate. But it's like, why are you reading these for accuracy? This is a historical romance. You should just want to see a lady get to wear a nice dress and have dirty sex with a duke. That's the point. I don't care about accuracy. So that's the boat I'm in. Oh, this one's mean. This is some of the laziest writing I've ever seen. Sure, the dialogue is witty and fun, but the characters are complete caricatures and the plot utterly ridiculous. So it's lazy writing. However, you thought the dialogue was witty and fun. So how is it lazy if it was witty? I think you're contradicting yourself. Ooh, this one. Ooh, okay. My 1 stars usually come with some kind of hatred or frustration, and that is not really the case here. I've loved some romance stuff in the past, but this was just so bad. Like, I didn't hate it, but I am thinking of things I liked in this book, and honestly, I cannot think of any. I mean, yes, that was a huge run-on sentence, but it's okay. It's okay, you know? Like, if you didn't like it, you didn't like it. And part of me, you know what? That's actually kind of just how it is. You know, readers just don't always like things for whatever reason. Sometimes it's not like there's like a thing about the book that you just hate. Sometimes you're just not into it. And she's not into it, that's fine. You don't have to be. I'm okay with it. Yeah, I don't really want to read any more of these because I will throw down. This book is great. And you know what? The vast number of people like this book. Very few people have 1-star reviews. But some of them are just like, I feel like you're trying too hard to be like mean about it. But anyway, I'm not reviewing reviews. Last book I'm gonna get into the pain zone for is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo. One of my all-time fave books. And honestly, I have not met a single person who has read this that hated it. I've never met them. I'm sure they exist. I have not met any. I think this book is widely very much liked. So, yeah, it was a 5-star for me. Let's see how the other half lives. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. This one starts off, why, oh why, oh why, what is wrong with me? You know, like, I feel that. Sometimes I go into a book thinking, this is gonna be 5 stars, I know it, and then I start reading and I'm like, what's wrong with me that I hate this? So, like, I've been there, I'll go with it. Oh, this one's good. Okay. The only thing I liked about this book were that its pages were black, the sprayed edges here. Other than that, too wordy, slow pace, and I didn't care about any of the characters. Ma'am, I will have words with you. Kaz Brecker is a treasure. Kaz Brecker is one of my all-time favorite characters. I made a custom pop by myself. I went out and bought 2 pops and meshed them together to make a Kaz Brecker pop. I really like this book. And you will not disparage the good name of Kaz Brecker. Okay, this one's actually kind of fair. Okay, so if I'm going to be fair, I was done with this book after a character calls another one the old man of the group, and the character's 18. Maybe I'm just over YA, but I love the implications of the story, but I didn't love the story. I didn't care about anyone, and goodness, I just couldn't wait for it to be over. Oh, it hurts. But, like, fair. It is weird calling you, like, this is the old man of the group and he's 18 years old. You're like, bish, please. Okay, like, I get it. Valid. This book was so dry, I needed Jergens afterwards. You know what? That's a solid joke. I'm letting it slide. I like that joke. It could be dry at times, I think. It is kind of a crime caper type of story, a heist story. There's a lot of moving parts and not always like a ton of action because it's like plotting. But yeah, that's a solid joke. Credit where credit's due. Solid joke. Now there's a lot of these that are actually like thought out and like a lot of stuff going on here in the reviews. I just want the silly ones. So, kind of hard to find some silly ones. These ones are like thought out in like why they dislike the book. I just want to see your age. I'm just thinking about how much I love that book now and just being like, oh, I'm so sad these people didn't like it. They're missing out. It's really fun. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out in the chill zone with me. I just wanted to relax for this video and just hurt myself with poor reviews of books I like. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do a lot of chill zone videos going forward, but you know, it's just a busy week and you know what? It's just good to just chill out and relax for a minute. You don't always have to be so like go, trying so hard. Sometimes you can just relax. So it's a chill zone video for today. But anyway, let me know in the comments down below. Have you read any of these books in particular? And if so, did you like them or did you hate them? Some of these are a bit divisive books. So let me know in the comments down below what you thought of them. Or what's one of your favorite books that when you looked up 1-star reviews, you were just astounded? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, heads up, this Saturday, there's going to be a live show for the Blaze and Bodice Rippers Book Club. This month we read The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss, and that live show is going to be on Leanna's channel. So if you want to see me on Saturday, that's where I will be. We will be live and chatting. It's going to be really fun. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like. And if you want to see more videos, make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye! It's the chill zone. You're too far away. Just bye.